Go ahead and let your hands rest on your legs. Start to settle into the room. See if you can let your shoulders get a little bit heavy and drag down away from your earlobes. And then if you started to slouch your back, go ahead and straighten your spine just a little bit. Now pretend you're spreading your ribs across your chest and feel this opening. As you breathe in, you should be able to breathe in more air, more oxygen. And then gently exhale it all out. Take another breath in. Let your sitting bones get heavy, feel rooted. And slowly exhale. On your next inhale, reach your arms out to the side, lift them up overhead. And then exhale, let them float down, maybe wiggling your fingers as they go. And then inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, maybe flutter your fingers as they come back down. Inhale, reach your arms up, interlace your fingers, flip your palms up to the ceiling. Stretch your arms, turn your pinky fingers towards the back of the wall. See if you can get a stretch through your arms, through your wrists. And on your exhale, bend over to the left. And then come back up through center and bend over to the right. And come back up through center. Reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, twist to the left, bringing your right hand to your left knee and your left arm behind you. Breathe. Reach both arms back up to the ceiling. And exhale, twist to the right. Lengthen your spine. And then twist a little bit deeper. And now reach your arms up to the ceiling. Let your left hand come down. Reach your right arm over to the side. Let your right hip get heavy. Take a few breaths here, maybe letting your rib cage lift and fall. And then slowly come all the way up and over to the other side. Breathing here. Excuse me. And then come back up to center. Bring your hands behind you. Turn your fingertips towards you. Bring your feet out in front of you. And we're going to lift our hips up, stretching through our shoulders and our chest. And then exhale back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And then come back down. Maybe slide your feet a little bit further forward and go ahead and windshield wiper your legs side to side. Come back to center. Gently hold onto your knees and roll down one vertebra at a time until your head is down on the mat. Gaze straight up at the ceiling. See if you can find that spot on the back of your head. Maybe lift your hips up to lengthen your tailbone. And now draw your right knee into your chest while you keep your left foot on the floor. Squeeze the knee in. Maybe you're not using your hands. Maybe you're using your strength. And now open the knee out to the right and place the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Not using your hands, press the right knee away from you. So see if you can get into that hip crease a little bit without actually pushing on your leg yet. And now float the left leg up so it's perpendicular to parallel to the floor. Press the left knee into the right ankle. And now if you want, reach behind the left thigh and draw that leg closer to you. Breathe here. Keep holding onto the back of your left thigh and straighten your left leg as much as possible. You might feel a big stretch through the back of your leg. One more breath. And now slowly bend your left knee. Place your left foot back on the floor. And now drop your right foot over to the left. So you're keeping that figure four position, but coming into a twist. Nice. Open your arms into a T and gaze over at your right hand. Breathe. Feeling that twist through your spine, maybe even a little bit of a stretch through your hip. And now come back to center. Stretch both legs up to the ceiling. Maybe slide your hands under your bum for a little support and just let them hang out here. And slowly bend your knees, placing both feet back on the floor. Center your spine, feel your head, draw your left knee into your chest. Squeeze it in using your own body strength. And now open the knee out to the left, placing your ankle on top of your right thigh. And using the hip strength, press your left knee away from you. Float your right shin so it's parallel to the floor. Press the right leg into the left ankle. Feel that tension. And now go ahead and reach behind the right thigh. Drag the leg gently closer to your body. And breathe. And straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. And slowly rebend the right foot, place it down on the mat, open your arms into a T, and drop the left foot over to the right, holding onto that figure four. See if your left foot can connect with the ground. And then bring that leg back to center. Extend both legs up to the ceiling. See if you can lift your tailbone just a little bit off the ground. And now hug both knees into your chest, coming into a tiny little ball. And then if you want, reach for your big toes or the outer edges of your feet to come into a happy baby. And then when you're ready, roll back up to seated or roll to your side and come all the way back up. We're going to roll right back over our shins and come into our tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, shins on the mat. Spread your fingers, press into your pointer finger and your thumb. Drop your belly, big inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Extend the right leg back behind you. Rock back and forth over your right toes. Feel a nice stretch through the back of the calf. And now reach the left hand out in front of you and float the left arm up, right leg up. Find your balance. Gaze straight down at the floor. Breathe here, and on your exhale, draw your knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Hold here. Bend your right leg. Keep your left arm out in front, or maybe reach it out to the side. Stay here in this balance. Maybe you can reach your left arm back towards your right foot. Oh, there it is. Breathe. Without slingshotting, slowly release. Bringing your left hand down to the ground and your right toes out behind you. Drag the right foot over to the left. Gaze over your left shoulder, big side stretch. And then slide the right foot back behind you. Bring the right knee underneath your hips. And then bump your hips side to side. Come back to center. Turn your fingertips towards your knees if that feels good. And rock back and forth, stretching out your forearms and your wrists. And then come back, fingers forward. Extend the left leg behind you. And rock back and forth over your left toes. And float the left leg up behind you. Reach the right arm out. Find your balance. And on your exhale, knee to elbow. Re-extend. Knee to elbow. Re-extend. Knee to elbow. Re-extend. Hold your arm out. Hold your leg out. Maybe bend your left knee. Maybe reach your right arm out to the side like an airplane wing. You can stay here, or you can bring that right arm behind you and maybe find your left foot. If you're finding your foot, try and keep the legs straight back behind you so that you're twisting your torso and not your hip. Without slingshotting, slowly let everything unwind. Bring your hand and your foot back to the floor. Swipe your left leg over to the right. Press into your toes and gaze over your right shoulder. And now bring that foot back behind you. Come back into your tabletop. Press the mat away from you. Round your back. And now bring your torso over to the right. And then drop your belly to the ground and over to the left. So a big barrel roll. We'll go 3 times. And then let's switch directions. Beautiful. Hopefully that feels good. And then come back to that center, that starting point. Walk your hands one handprint further in front of you. Tuck your toes and peel yourself up into a downward facing dog. Let your heels get heavy. Reach your hips up and back. Deeply bend one knee and then the other. Nice knee bends. Right, left, left, right. Let both heels get heavy. Maybe you can even lift your toes up a tiny little bit. Maybe you can bring your ears closer to your biceps. Feel your spine lengthen. Nice. Press the mat away from you. Make sure you're using your thumb, your pointer finger, and your finger pads. Now float the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee. Open the hip up to the ceiling. Make 3 big circles, rotating the femur bone in the hip socket. And big for you might be different than big for me. Last one. Extend the right leg up behind you. Draw the right knee into the chest and step your right foot up between your hands. Coming into your low lunge. Breathe. Pull your left heel back. Drive your right foot into the mat. Square your hips. Maybe come up onto your fingertips. Pull your shoulders down. And then plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee, open the hip. 3 big circles. Nice and slow. And then re-extend the left leg straight up behind you. Draw the left knee into your chest, squeeze it in. And step the left foot up between your hands, coming into a low lunge. Make sure your left knee is over your left ankle. Think about your right heel pulling back. Breathe here. One more breath. And then plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Put your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. Squeeze it in. And then step your right foot up between your hands. You're back in your low lunge. Think about your knee being over your ankle. Maybe you're up on your fingertips to get a little bit of space. And now lower your left knee down. Reach your arms out and up. Coming into your 90-90. Breathe. Reach those fingers up a little bit higher. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen your tailbone. One more breath, and then open to the right. Come back up to center. And open to the left. Come back up to center. Open to the right. Up through center. And open to the left. And back through center. Let your fingertips rain down. Step back to downward facing dog. Heavy heels, long legs. Find that L shape between your thumb and your pointer finger. Draw your navel in, reach your hips up and back. Float your left leg straight up behind you, and then draw the left knee into your chest. Hold here. And now step the left foot forward into your low lunge. Maybe you're up on your fingertips. Reach your right leg back behind you. Square your hips. And then lower your right knee down. Press your right shin into the mat as you reach your arms up overhead. Make sure your legs are on railroad tracks. Lengthen your tailbone. Find your balance. And then exhale, twist to the left. Feel your inner thighs active to keep you from falling over. Come back up to center. And twist to the right. And come back up to center. And twist to the left. And back up to center. And twist to the right. And center. Bring your fingertips down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. And then step your right foot up between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Untuck your toes. Reach your arms out and up. Once your arms are up, shift your hips forward and then lift back up. Shift your hips forward, and it's up to you if your back toe is tucked or pointed. There's no right or wrong way. And this time, keep your hips forward. See if you can gaze up at the sky or the ceiling. And then exhale your fingertips down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Lower your right knee down. Reach your arms up. Breathe here. And then shift your hips forward and press them back. Nice. Forward and back one more time. And back. And then bring your fingertips down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float the right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. Step your right foot forward. Lower the left knee down back behind you. Reach your arms up, crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your front foot, lifting yourself up to 90-90. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Maybe you can hook your left elbow on the outer edge of your right leg. Maybe you can open those arms up, twisting deeper. Now bring your hands back to heart center. Pressing the top hand into the bottom. Use that energy to float your left knee up off the ground. Pressing down into your right foot, bring yourself back to center, hands at heart center. And then bring your fingertips to the ground, step back to downward facing dog. A lot of strength there. Good job. Take one more reset breath, and then float the left leg up behind you. Draw the left knee into the chest, and then step it up in front of between your hands. Lower your right knee down back behind your hip. Reach your arms out and up, crescent lunge. Press yourself up, and then come back. Press up, and float forward, and up, and forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Breathe here. Maybe you open your arms, deepening that twist. Makes it hard to talk. And then bring those hands back. Pressing your top palm into your bottom. Use that energy to lift your right leg off the ground. Twist back to the front, hands at heart center. And then both hands down to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. One more breath. Gaze forward at your hands and walk your feet to the outer edges of your hands. So outside, outside, squat. You were like, yep. Dagmar's like, I'm going right into it. Know what I'm doing. All right, so from here, can you press all the way up to stand? And then exhale back down. Maybe you don't come down quite as far, and then press all the way up. Last time, down and all the way up. Keep your arms up overhead, bring your feet together, cross your thumbs, and bend over to the right. Come back to center. Switch which thumb is on top. Bend over to the left. Come back to center. Let your arms float down by your side. Take a breath. Readjust anything you need to. We'll move into our sun salutations. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Hold here in your plank. Press down with your entire hand. Reach your heels back behind you. And now lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Reach your fingertips out to 10 and 2. Some people like to come up on their fingertips. For me, that's really awkward, and I like to use my whole hand on the ground. And now you're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. So wide-armed, upward-facing dog. And then exhale back down. So we want to find some extra mobility in our spine. Lifting up one vertebra at a time and then rolling back down. Chin coming last. So lift up your head, your chest, your middle back, your lower back, and then come all the way back down. Once your forehead is back on the mat, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing up through tabletop. We will meet back in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float the right leg up behind you, step the right foot forward, step the left foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with your left leg, step back with your right leg. Spread your fingers, press into your fingertips, your knuckles, the outer edges of your hands. Rotate your upper arm bones forward. And now lower all the way down. Once you're all the way down on the mat, slide your forearms out in front of you and lift your chest up, coming into a Sphinx pose. So your elbows should be under your shoulders. You're pressing down with your palms. Feel an opening through your chest. And maybe you can gaze gently to the right and then through center and gently to the left. Try that one more time. And lower yourself all the way down. Once your forehead is on the mat, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into tabletop. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. And then exhale your palms down by your side. Take a breath. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with your right foot, step back with your left foot. Hold your plank. Lower both knees as one. Feel your heart pull through your shoulders. And then bend your elbows, lowering your chest and chin. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into the mat as you lift your heart. Bring your forehead back down. Press yourself into your tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot all the way forward. Step your left foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with your left leg, step back with your right leg. Strong plank. Lower both knees as one. Hug your elbows in by your side as you lower chest and chin. Untuck your toes, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, baby cobra. Forehead down, lift up into tabletop, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe. Float your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward, step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale your hands down by your side. One more round. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back, step your left leg back, plank pose. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, or lower halfway down. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. However you need to get there. Any path is the right path. Float the right leg up behind you. Step the right foot all the way forward. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up when your fingertips touch. Exhale and fold right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale your arms down by your side. Breathe. All right, we'll do a little balancing. So standing on your right leg, start to float your left leg up. And then lift your ankle up to the outside, and then, ow, that hurt. Lift your ankle up to the right. So you're like pendulum swinging. So you should feel this internal and external rotation through your hip flexor. Yeah. All right, the next time it's crossed in front of you, bring it into that figure 4 position. Bring your hands to center and start to sit down. All right, so we did this on our backs. A lot easier. I shouldn't say that. It was different. So now think about drawing your belly button in and lengthening your spine, imagining that you still have the ground pushing on your back. Maybe you can reach your arms up and out in front of you. Maybe you can shift that weight a little bit into the heel of your foot. Breathe. Bring your hands back to heart center. Stand up, bring your knee into your chest, flex your foot, extend the leg out in front. We haven't done this in a while. Hinge forward into your warrior three. Hands can stay at heart center or behind you or out like an airplane or straight out in front of you. 2 more breaths. Think about getting nice and long, and then slowly place the left foot down and shake it out side to side. It was not super graceful at the end there, but that's okay. All right, let's try that on the other side. So standing nice and tall on your left leg, peel your right knee up. Find your balance. And then draw the inside of your right foot up towards the ceiling, and then the outside of your right foot up towards the ceiling. And so can you feel that kind of moving through your hip? It's not great. It's not something that feels good, but it is good for you to have that motion. All right, and now bring that figure 4 ankle in, hands at heart center, and sit on down. Seeing if you can draw back into your mind, into your body memory, the feeling when you were on the floor and you were doing this without your hands. You were pressing your leg open. You were pressing your left knee into your right ankle, finding that tension to help you with your balance. Maybe you want to reach your arms out and up. And now bring your hands back to heart center. Lift the knee, extend the leg towards me. Big inhale, exhale, hinge forward, coming into that warrior three. Breathe here. Arms out to the side or in front. And then slowly place the right foot on the ground and shake it out. We're going to move to the top of our mat for our standing postures. Grab a sip of water. Make any adjustments you need to on your way here. Take a breath. Roll those shoulders back. Amazing. Inhale your fingertips up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. You can stay in your plank or you can go through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe, press the mat away from you. Get nice and long. Float the right leg up behind you. Draw the right knee into your chest. Make space. Place your right foot up between your hands. Drop your left heel down. Cartwheel yourself up into warrior two. Gaze across at your right fingertips. Breathe here. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come back to warrior two. Bend your right arm, place it on your right thigh. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling and out towards me. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg, turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful triangle. And then come into triangle, reaching your right arm towards me, bringing your right hand down to your ankle, reach your left arm up. Engage those inner thighs. Pretend you're in between 2 panes of glass. And then bend your front knee, come back into your warrior two. Gaze out at those fingertips, pull your left arm back, get your shoulders back over your hips, and then cartwheel yourself down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw your knee into your chest, make space, and step your left foot up between your hands. Drop your right heel down, pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Cartwheel your right arm out and up, coming into your warrior two. Breathe here. Pull that left knee open. Press into your outer right foot. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come back to warrior two. Bend your left arm, place it on your left thigh, reach your right arm up and over. Triangle. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, turn your left arm up, exhale back, peaceful triangle. And then reach your left fingertips towards me, coming into triangle, left hand, left ankle, right arm up to the ceiling. Stacking yourself, opening your heart. Bend your left knee, come back into warrior two, gaze out at those fingertips, pull your right arm back, shoulders over hips. One more breath here. Cartwheel yourself down, step back to plank, go through your version of your vinyasa. Take a back bend if you want. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Right, float your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. And now kick your right leg right back up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest and step your right foot forward. Take a breath. Drop your left heel down, cartwheel yourself up, warrior two, gazing out at your front fingertips. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Big stretch. And now we're gonna flow all the way through to side angle. So right forearm on right thigh, left arm reaches up and over. Drop your right hip. Float back to peaceful triangle, keeping that right leg bent. And now back to side angle. And back to peaceful. Stay here. One more breath. Straighten your front leg, peaceful triangle. Engage those inner thighs. Reach that right arm back up to the ceiling and towards me, bringing your right hand down to your shin, left arm up to the ceiling. Reach your left fingertips towards me, bringing your left bicep by your left ear. And maybe you reach your right arm to frame your face. Press down, engage your core, lift all the way up. Turn your toes to face 116. Open your arms into a T and then dive forward. Coming all the way down, hands on the ground. Lengthen your spine and then exhale, bend, fold forward. Let the top of your head get heavy. One more breath. Walk your hands towards your right foot. Turn your toes to the top of your mat as you come into a low lunge. Peel your right arm up, low lunge twist. Gaze up at your right fingertips. And then follow your right fingertips with your eyes as you bring your right hand back down to the mat. Step back into plank. Hold here. Go through your chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin. Or maybe you have a different version that you've adopted and made your own. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee to your chest. And then reach your left leg back up for three-legged dog. Draw your left knee to your chest. And then step your left foot all the way forward. Drop your right heel down, reach your right arm out and up, cartwheeling into your warrior two. Check that your left knee is over your left ankle. Sit a little bit deeper. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Flow into your side angle, bringing your left forearm to your left thigh. Big long stretch. And then flow back into your peaceful. And back into your side angle. One more time, back into peaceful. And straighten your front leg, reaching up towards me, coming into triangle, reaching your right arm up to the ceiling. See if you can stack your right hip on top of your right shoulder on top of your left shoulder, and then reach your right arm towards me. Right bicep by your right ear. When you're ready, float your left arm up. And then press into the ground to lift all the way up. Turn your body towards the hallway and then bring your heels in. Bring your hands to heart center and come into goddess. Breathe here. Maybe you want to sway side to side. Maybe you want to sit a little bit deeper. And then straighten your legs. Hinge forward because we still need to walk our fingertips to the front of our mat to come into our low lunge and peel our left arm up. Bring your left hand down, step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. From here, we're gonna move into pigeon, or if you wanna do figure four on your back again. So float your right leg up behind you. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist, and then slide your left leg back behind you. See if you can press the floor away from you, giving yourself a little bit of a back bend, a little bit of a heart opener. And then on your exhale, let your hips get heavy. Walk your forearms down to the mat. Draw your forearms towards you as you lengthen your spine, opening up, and then exhale, fold forward. Bringing your forehead down onto the floor or your palms. Letting your jaw relax. Letting the space between your eyebrows go. See if you can breathe in for an extra long count and breathe out for an extra long count. Maybe you can walk that left leg back a little bit further, opening up through your right hip. When you're ready, come back up onto your forearms. Maybe straighten your arms for another little back bend. Slide your hands closer to your body and make your way back into your downward facing dog. I'm going to suggest you bring your feet to the width of your mat, making it a little bit wider so that when you bend your knees, you can get a little bit deeper into your hips, swaying a little bit side to side. And then when you're ready, walk your feet back together. Float your left leg up behind you and bring your left knee to the outer edge or to the left wrist. Reach that right leg behind you, press the floor away from you, open your heart, find that back bend, square your hips, drawing the left hip back. And then reach forward, coming down onto your forearms. And then fold forward the rest of the way, whatever that means for you, forehead on the floor or a block or stacked hands. Feel your left hip start to relax and get heavy. Breathe in, relax your forehead, relax your eyes. And when you're ready, start to press up onto your forearms, maybe straightening your arms. And instead of coming back into downward dog, we're going to bring our legs around to the floor in front of us, placing both feet on the mat, holding onto our shins to sit up nice and tall, and then reach our arms forward and roll down one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow. And then once you're all the way down, slide your feet so you can touch your heels with your middle finger. Spread your palms, place your hands down on the mat. Your feet should be parallel, toes pointing away from you. And now start to tuck your spine, rolling up into a bridge pose, one vertebra at a time. When you are at what you feel is your max, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, shimmying your shoulders together, pressing the knuckle edge of your palms into the mat to give you a little bit more leverage. Notice if your legs widen, can you draw them back in line with your hips? Press into your big toe and your pinky toe. Lift your chest up a little bit higher. One more breath. And then release your fingers and roll down nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Once you're all the way down, you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Bring your feet to the outer edges of your yoga mat. Let your knees touch together. Open your arms into a T, palms facing up, and now drop both knees over to the right. And then come through center and drop both knees over to the left. Continue to move your legs back and forth if that feels good for you. You want to pull your knees in and take a happy baby or anything else that might feel good for you at this time. Go ahead and do that. And then when you're ready, lie down nice and long, stretching your body out on the mat. Finding a position that feels good for you. Drawing your energy into your center, holding it there, And then slowly exhaling everything out. One long extended breath. Do that one more time, drawing your energy into your core, into your belly. Retaining that breath. And then exhale, letting it all go. Moving into your stillness. Take a big inhale. And then slowly exhale it all out. Another inhale. Maybe you start to move your jaw around, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then if you're ready, reach your arms overhead, taking a big long stretch from your fingertips to your toes. Maybe you want to draw your knees into your chest, coming into a tiny little ball. Or maybe you want to roll right onto your side. All good options. And then hang out on your side for a few breaths. And then press your way into your comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Find that long spine that you had at the beginning of class, shoulders over your hips. I invite you to place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Feel your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Thank yourself for moving through this practice tonight. I thank you all for allowing me to lead you through this practice. Namaste.